so genius. Genius Aeromexico.
As an American, I find it fascinating.
It's such a clever idea.
That is so great. Yes.
Would you consider going to Mexico?
No way. Let those folks stay on their side of the border.
Do you like tequila?
Yes.
Do you like burritos?
Yeah.
Do you like Mexico?
No.
Our name is Aeromexico, and many Americans don't like Mexico. But wait a second. According to the Department of Homeland Security, Mexican immigration goes as far as the 1800s settling in on the South, meaning that a big percentage of Mexican ascendants in the USA doesn't even know it yet. So we did a DNA test to prove it and turn those results into discounts. The more Mexican they are, the more discount they get.
You're 22% Mexican.
That's bullshit. That is bullshit.
Charlotte, you are 14.4% Mexican. So you get 22% off to fly to Mexico.
Oh, come on now. Seriously? So what if I want to take my wife?
Aeromexico.
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 Without a significant budget, our strategy was to take advantage of the media coverage that President Trump's government shutdown had. Therefore, we focused all the PR resources on spreading our video on social media.
Es un anuncio en contra de la pureza de raza.
That airline getting the Troll of the Month award.
Most people don't really think about Aeromexico, and so now they do.
This PR strategy made journalists, politicians, activists, even a former president of Mexico, and millions of people in 166 countries talked and debated about it, turning the campaign into a viral phenomenon, generating more than 1.6 billion impressions, 60 million unearned media. The brand's top of mind reached record peaks of 91%. Aeromexico had a historical increase of 33% in ticket sales from USA to Mexico.
Sorry, Betsy, you're only 3% Mexican.
Aeromexico, there are no borders within us.
There's a Rang-tan in my bedroom and I don't know what to do. She plays with all my teddies and keeps borrowing my shoe. She destroys all of my houseplants and she keeps on shouting, ooh. She throws away my chocolate and she howls at my shampoo. There's a Rang-tan in my bedroom and I don't want her to stay. So I told the naughty Rang-tan that she had to go away. Oh, Rang-tan in my bedroom, just before you go, why were you in my bedroom? I really want to know. There's a human in my forest and I don't know what to do. He destroyed all of our trees for your food and your shampoo. There's a human in my forest and I don't know what to do. He took away my mother and I'm scared he'll take me too. There are humans in my forest and I don't know what to do. They're burning it for palm oil. So I thought I'd stay with you. Oh, Rang-tan in my bedroom, now I do know what to do. I'll fight to save your home and I'll stop you feeling blue. I'll share your story far and wide so others can fight too. Oh, Rang-tan in my bedroom, I swear it on the stars. The future's not yet written, but I'll make sure it is ours.
In the 400 years since enslaved Africans were first brought to America, we've been told to go back.
Quote, they should get back on a ship and go back to Africa.
That we don't belong.
Why don't you go back to Africa where you belong?
Go back to Africa!
Told by elected officials.
Go back to Africa!
Told more than once every 3 minutes online. But what if we could tell a different story about what it means to go back to Africa?
Them got me chinyanja bafana bachepa beating down in yambo kuteka rap when down in yambo beba bari kuama ni yambo kumeka maheta kupaka pena mbega bado bachepa ni yambo cheka.
This is Go Back to Africa, a pan-African tourism campaign for Black and abroad that hijacks real hate as it happens in real time on Twitter, erases the racist context, and displaces it with the positive vision of Africa through hyper-targeted ads for each of Africa's 54 countries. But we had another problem. For black people to want to go to Africa, we need to be able to see ourselves there. And most of the people who appear in mainstream travel imagery are white. So we developed an algorithm that pulls hundreds of thousands of travel images from Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, uses Google Vision AI to find the ones likely to contain black travelers, analyzes and tags the content, and pulls them into GoBackToAfrica.com, a first-of-its-kind socially sourced content platform of aspirational black travel. From Algeria to Zimbabwe. This platform also becomes the foundation for a programmatic influencer marketing campaign. So if one of our millennial targets likes cuisine, adventure, and wildlife, they get a custom ad designed to help them see themselves there. We can't just erase 400 years of hate, but we can take back what it means to go back to Africa.
Canadian lawmakers legalize
marijuana.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau introducing a bill to legalize marijuana.
420 in Canada is going to be bigger than ever.
420 is code for smoking weed.
And when people get high, people get hungry. That meant a big opportunity for Hershey's challenger brand O. Henry to take on category leader Snickers. So O. Henry created a brand new bar.
They're coming out with a bar they say is designed for pot smokers. It's called the 425 bar. They say it's to meet your hunger needs 5 minutes after 420.
We stripped away the chocolate and added 25% more peanuts, resulting in 7 grams of gut-filling protein for when you have the munchies, all wrapped up in a new green package that told 420 enthusiasts exactly when to eat the bar, in case they forgot. We rolled out 1 million bars across the country, announced with a national marketing campaign aimed squarely at stoners. With OLV,
specially formulated for that intense hunger that hits 5 minutes after 420. Available now for a limited time.
Social,
dankest thing I've eaten today, bud, and I already had some edibles earlier.
A partnership with stoner food legends Epic Mealtime.
An epic mealtime, big boy version boy, know how we do it.
And out of home. We didn't stop there. We opened our own dispensary. Steps from actual marijuana dispensaries. And we crashed the global marijuana march 5 minutes after 420 to make sure nobody went hungry at 425. O. Henry 425 got everyone talking. Over 69 million earned media impressions, a #1 spot on Reddit, a nationwide sellout with boxes on eBay going for up to 3 times the retail price. And we went from challenger brand to category leader, while earning a best-in-class positive sentiment among our target.
Yeah.
It is midnight. The federal government now officially shut down.
This is causing a lot of anxiety and stress for many families.
800,000 government workers without a paycheck.
I have rent due, I have gas due. My son's birthday is this month, Christmas.
Making sure now that we have enough groceries in the house, that paycheck to paycheck is everything.
Collectively, they're losing more than $1.4 billion a week.
Families are under a lot of pressure. So Kraft, a brand built on making family mealtimes simpler and less stressful, stepped up, helping federal workers keep family meals business as usual. Within 24 hours, Kraft built a grocery store. It was typical in every way, except one. Instead of paying us, they could pay it forward by donating to their favorite charity when they got paid later. Because if they were going without pay, then so would we. Word quickly spread through DC and the nation. The shutdown became the longest in history, and the number of families coming through our doors reached over 2,300 per day. So to increase support for families, we took out a full-page ad asking other brands, even competing brands, to help fill our shelves. And they did. The shutdown lasted 35 days.
This store has been a very big help for me.
To take care of a family of 4, I'm trying to do what I can.
You all may not be affected, but you're thinking about other people.
And we were proud to prove that the most essential thing, the thing you can't shut down, is family.
Every sport has that team that never wins. In American football, that team is the Cleveland Browns.
They keep losing. When are they going to win?
In 2017, they didn't win a single game, and 2016 had been pretty brutal too. So as the National Football League's official beer sponsor, we gave the loyal fans something to look forward to. And we did it in the only language we know.
The next story combines two of my favorite things, football and alcohol.
Bud Light placed victory fridges in bars across Cleveland. The way the fridges will work is as soon as the victory is clenched, the chains just fall off the fridges.
Cleveland Browns legend delivered the victory fridges to bars. Filled with special edition Bud Light. Secured with a Wi-Fi controlled lock. Suddenly, the season wasn't about raising a trophy. It was about raising a glass. And for 5 straight weeks, national media attention shifted from the top teams to the very bottom of the standings.
Bold prediction, I think those fridges are getting unlocked in the first month of the season.
Oh, look at that.
Hope and excitement started to return to the disheartened fans. We all know how this story ends.
The Browns are winners tonight.
With a big win. 635 days in the making, and with a click.
The Browns have finally won a game.
And the Bud Light victory fridges were unlocked at long last.
Open up the coolers, free beer for everybody.
The city went wild.
So-called victory fridges are unlocked.
It's maybe the greatest promotion in the history of promotions.
Finally, people are enjoying what has been long overdue.
Well, now they're empty.
Just like any other brand out there, Diesel gets a lot of hate online. And just like any other brand out there, we could hide it. Nah. Instead, Diesel embraced the hate and shared it with the world. On social channels, stores, even on employees. We took all those hate comments and turned them into the global collection. Because the more hate you wear, the less you care. Hate Couture became entirely customizable, and it was launched with the most controversial celebrities instead of the most liked ones. They chose real hate comments they got online, which became limited edition items, and custom content was created for each of their channels. More than 500 influencers from around the world personalized their items and exposed the hate they received. Well, except for this guy. Everyone could do it. Online and in store. And they did. 800 million people were encouraged to expose online hate. Not bad, considering the campaign couldn't be sponsored on social media, for obvious reasons.
status.
I have no idea who's coming. Like, literally, no idea. Hello.
Hi, Dwayne. Hello.
Hello. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good, and yourself? It's been about 12 years since I last seen you. I come from an area where not too many people make it.
It was always my dream that I'd get the chance to go to college, but we just didn't have the money.
You mean so much to us, and my brother Joaquin loved you from the beginning. He passed away in Parkland on February 14th. He was one of the 17 victims.
10 days before Christmas, our house burned down and we lost everything. It was one of the lowest points in my life.
Hey, Dwight.
How you doing, Mom?
You were the joy of my life. But I was dropping the ball. That day that I just couldn't do it no more was the day that I was gonna have to turn myself in. And I seen the tears just fall from your eyes. Your mama went down a road, Dwayne, that I didn't ever think I'd come back from. But on that road, I noticed you kept showing up. And you'll come and see about me. And Dwayne, because you believe in me. When I got out of prison, I was a different woman.
We received a phone call. Would you mind if Dwayne Wade take you and the family on a shopping spree? It just meant the world to me that you were there for us at this time.
Thank you.
You became our hero.
A lot of the words that you said hit a spark and kind of changed where I was going.
Without you and your full tuition scholarship, none of this would have been possible.
You're not Wade, the basketball player, the legend. You're the human being that took the time and on his own wrote my brother's name on his shoe, and you cared.
When you bought your mama that church, you don't even understand the lives that you changed. So I don't have a jersey, but I brought you this.
I don't have a jersey to trade with you, but I definitely have this, the blazer that I wore to my first job interview.
My cap and gown from graduation.
This is important because Joaquin wore this in his last championship. My family wanted you to have it.
Please don't forget my brother, Joaquin. Having you as a role model has made all the difference.
One of the special robes that you gave me, purple symbolized royalty, and you are royal in everybody's life that you've touched.
You completely changed the course of my life.
I know my brother is with you always.
It wouldn't have been possible to be here if it wasn't for you.
I am more proud of the man you have become than the basketball player. You are bigger than basketball.
Hola Miguel, es tu papá. Sé que no terminamos bien la última vez que hablamos. Quería llamarte pero no sabía qué decir. Hablábamos mucho cuando eras niño. Después de cada partido recuerdo que llevabas mis tacos al carro y señalabas mis errores. Tú me recuerdas mucho de mí. Quizás por eso yo te presioné demasiado cuando llegamos aquí.
Security has always been the most important concern in human history. We've always built fences to keep others outside, because freedom means nothing unless you and your loved ones are safe. But in the last decades, tremendous social challenges have arisen, and our politicians failed to act or were hindered by outdated democratic structures. The time has come to take matters into your own hands. My Border proudly presents Joy Fence, the world's first personal and portable border system. Whether on a business trip, on the playground, or simply on an evening walk, avoiding people who don't share your worldview, socio-economic and hygienic standards, or even your race is almost impossible nowadays. But control over your personal space is now at your fingertips. Activated by your touch, Joy Fence quickly unfolds into the most advanced mobile security system the world has ever seen. The ultra-light shock and fireproof construction is inspired by real national border defenses, but it's so much easier to carry, and its discreet, Zen-inspired, award-winning design, an absolute eye-catcher. Enjoy loads of handy features, like the patented locking systems and the Teflon-coated razor blades for easy cleaning. While inside, see the world through our iBubble touchscreen window, filtering reality to suit you. A country of your own. My Border's Joy Fence. For more information, visit audioborder.com.
"72,000 people fell asleep at the wheel last year. 6,000 of them died. How can we prevent this? All you gotta do is put your hands on the wheel." Introducing Drive Awake by Toyota. We're here to wake you up before you fall asleep at the wheel. Drive Awake is an adhesive steering wheel strip that goes in just about any car. Using conductive dry electrode fabric developed by Denos in 2017, we can detect your heart's electrical signals via your hands. From there, the information is processed by a live core's electrocardiogram microchip, where it will then be used to determine your level of wakefulness. When you get too tired, it will notice before you fall asleep and alert you using your phone.
"We are sensing that you're a bit tired. There's a coffee stop in 1.2 miles.
And if you begin to doze off, your morning alarm will wake you. Your brain has been conditioned to wake up to this sound for years. It guarantees a quick wake up. Toyota plans to include Drive Awake in every new car sold, but it's important to make it accessible to everyone. So, for older or non-Toyota cars, just drive to your nearest Toyota dealership, and we'll put it in for you free of charge. Drive Awake by Toyota, ending drowsy driving, one wheel at a time.
This is a tough topic for some people to even talk about. This issue is rooted back in the days of racial segregation.
Black children drown at a rate nearly 3 times that of white children.
James Brock told them to get off his private property. Tossed.
This is Michael Jordan at his best. There's very few people on this planet that can do this.
Limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
Although there are organizations like Moms Demand Action and Everytown that fight against